What's up, Game Rant community? This week on Gamers Said, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to ask the real experts. We're going to ask you guys for some recommendations for games to play. What should we put on our backlog? Is it a game that you just keep coming back to? An old favorite? Something new perhaps? Maybe something that we haven't necessarily heard of? Whatever it may be, whatever that game is that's living rent-free in your head, we want to know it. So this week, let's do something a little different. We're going to call this Game Rant Community Rex. So let's go find out what you guys recommend we should play next. DJ, let's turn it up. What have you got? Last year, I played Atlas Has Fallen, and to my surprise, I thought it was a great game. Atlas Has Fallen, I played that one. I feel like it kind of went under the radar a little bit, but not like a lot. I feel like there was quite a few people that knew about it, but really solid story-based game, and it uses sand as like a core game mechanic, which I found really interesting. It's probably not something you've seen since, I guess, like Prince of Persia. I haven't played enough sand-based games, I guess. That's a great first recommendation. They brought out a DLC as well, completely free, which gave us even more content. So yeah, that's a great first rec. Mike, you're giving me permission to talk about a game I love talking about. For the first half of the year, I couldn't get enough of playing through the campaign of Marvel's Midnight Suns. Love the mix of turn-based strategy and action cards. I'm thankful I got the season pass to get characters like Wolverine and Deadpool. This game was sadly overlooked by a lot of Marvel fans because it wasn't a simple hack and slash game. Great voice acting, especially for Tony Stark. Definitely get this one a shot when you can. This year, I've been obsessed with Starship Troopers Extermination. Can't even say that one right. I haven't played that one, but I'm going to take your word for it because the first one you said is a great game. Marvel's Midnight Suns is different to what we're usually expecting from Marvel. It wasn't your standard, as Mike alluded to, action adventure game. It was turn-based, so it was all about strategy and turn-based combat. It wasn't something that I necessarily would gravitate towards usually when I was gaming, but because it had a bunch of recognizable characters and a franchise and a brand that I'm familiar with, I was like, I've got to give this a shot. I was really glad I did. Great story, very digestible and easy to learn gameplay mechanics, and the roster was nice and mixed. It wasn't just, your MCU characters. It had some people that you might not know about unless you were a comic fan, or maybe you watched some of those earlier Marvel films from like the early 2000s, like Ghost Rider, for example. So I think it's a great game and anyone could enjoy it. Hyperion XD471. Hey there. Hey. Biomutant is an awesome game that is very underrated. The graphics are amazing and the gameplay is great, with some minor bugs that can be overlooked. I don't know why I didn't play Biomutant. I know I was definitely looking at it and I thought this looks great. It's like a high-tech Puss in Boots kind of thing. Like it looks pretty wild, and even just looking at it online, you got this really awesome looking cat with a massive blade on his back. And it's described as an open world, post-apocalyptic Kung Fu Fable RPG with a unique martial arts style combat system allowing you to mix melee, shooting, and mutant powers, I'm assuming. The game looks stunning, and I definitely would probably see myself playing something along those lines. So let me know if you've played it and let me know what you think about it, because I haven't yet, but I think this one needs to go on my backlog. All right, I'm going to take one more. Miria. I recommend Palia. Most polite people in gaming I've ever found, and the game itself is heaven. I can attest to this one. I haven't played it lately. I haven't played a lot of it. My wife plays it all the time, and some of my friends on the other side of the world, I play with them from time to time. It is exactly as she points out here, the most polite gaming community I've ever come across. People are in it for each other. Artistically, it's a really pretty game, and it's just super approachable. Like, it's not a difficult game. There's not a lot of like combat involved, and you just kind of do things at your own pace. So if you're looking for something a little more chilled out where you can just sort of switch your brain off, then Palia is a great one. Even just to be a little bit social, it's a great one. Okay, a recommendation from me. I recently played a game called Wanderstop, which kind of just made me delete everything I knew about gaming because it forced me to slow everything down. I couldn't do things at my pace. I had to kind of pull the reins a little bit and do it at the pace that they intended it to be played. Long story short, it's about a warrior who was once undefeated, suffers their first defeat, goes into a forest to find somebody to help train them, but in the process, their sword becomes too heavy. A lot of symbolism there. So while they can't pick up their sword, they're stuck in this clearing with this like Hagrid-sized, lovable, bear-sized human being who you just want to cuddle. He runs a tea shop and he just kind of says, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can help me make tea if you like. And in that time, you kind of serve like a wide array of really weird and wonderful characters, and you trim weeds and you plant seeds that produce fruits to make new teas and all this kind of stuff. It's a very slow-paced game at the start. So if you want something to really switch your brain off and just kind of calm down your system system, you know, kind of take a break from the hustle and bustle of day-to-day life, give it a shot. Artistically, it's beautiful. The story was amazing, and it's just a little indie gem that I never expected to enjoy as much as I did. So that's my rec. Something a bit different, but I think we've got a good kind of variety of genres and variety of games that hopefully this little video has given everybody at least something to look at. Well, that's all we got time for this week, but thank you so much to everybody who submitted their excellent recommendations, especially mine. Mine's the best. And I hope that you, the viewer, yes, you right there, I hope you have a new game to play. We also like to hear your recommendations as well, so feel free to jump in the thread and let us know what games do you recommend. And it doesn't just have to be recommendations, you can actually submit full threads to us if you like. Maybe you found 100 Easter eggs in the GTA 6 second trailer. I don't know, whatever it may be, send it to us because we love reading them, we love publishing them, and then even better, I love coming on here and having the privilege of talking to you about the hottest threads around the site. So until then, happy gaming, stay safe, and we'll see you around on GameRant.com.